Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Now, it's been quite a few days since I went ahead and recorded a video. I do apologize for that, but just been super busy. It's like everyone's excuse, but I mean, I'm being for real when I say I was being super busy. Those cold starts, man. Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're losing a little bit of daylight here, but I want to go ahead and show you guys something that happened to the car. Good. A little bit of POV drive here. I got the car aligned finally, even though it was like that for like literally, I don't know, a week, if that. Something about the tire. Ooh. Then you heard that kind of clunk in the first. Come on, 3650, stay with me. Stay with me, baby. Like I said, something about like driving with the tire I've noticed is like the back of the car will kind of feel like a little floaty. Around the radio. Oh man, I haven't driven this car in like I say this every video, but I literally like was breaking it in for like a week and a half, and then like if I don't drive it like every day, if I take a couple days off, it's like I completely forget like the whole feel of the clutch, the engagement. I mean, it's it's crazy. I can get to my spot before we completely run out of daylight, because that would suck. But it looks like we might. Ah, fuck. rode it. I'm sorry, clutch. It's gonna be cruising through here. I mean, it is like a complete residential. And then we'll probably wrap this up with some more driving. As you guys can see here, we actually got the paint corrected. Now, a lot of you guys were commenting in the video and especially at Instagram saying that the hood, the front bumper, as well as the rear bumper were actually not matched up properly with the rest of the car. And you guys are actually right. Now, I thought my mind was playing tricks on me, but if you guys are unaware, I know some of you guys, you know, that don't follow the gaming channel, because I've spoken about this a couple times, not a lot, but like I'm actually like partially color deficient. So it's kind of difficult for me personally to tell the differences between a lot of shades of white, greens, reds, you know, oranges, stuff like that. Those always kind of got the best of me, and there was definitely a difference in the color. As you guys can see now, I actually went ahead and shined a light to make sure it was all the same. That's like the only way I'm able to tell. It actually does match up pretty much almost spot on. Like it pretty, in my eyes, it looks perfect. Somebody that has, you know, full color palettes in their eyes could probably tell, maybe, but I think it looks 1,000 times better than what it did, and I'm super happy about it. As you guys can see, like you could tell before, especially like from the hood to the fender, you could tell. Now it's just like, it's pretty much spot on. You could also tell with the rear bumper, especially once I went ahead and put the welds on, because the chrome or the polished lip, the different shade of white here, different shade of white here, it was so close to each other that you could tell. Now you really can't even tell. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Still no rubbing with the tires. Like I said, these are Weld S71s 15x10, 6.5 inch back spacing with a 275/60/15, and you can tell that there is no rubbing. My fenders are not rolled. The car is lowered an inch max, and it fits. And we have an alignment. So I think it looks pretty damn good. After the alignment, I did kind of notice, I think the front end went a little down, which I do kind of like a lot. And I feel like the rear was kind of corrected. There's like slight camber, but it's nothing too bad. I still think it looks pretty solid. I think it looks a lot better. Now, I know some of you guys are probably gonna be wondering, do you still get traction with this? I mean, I did do a little bit of first gear pull. I didn't record it, but it spins very slightly, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was before. And off a roll, like a 40 roll, unless it's like 30 degrees outside and it's the first roll, I don't see these tires spinning. Once you get some heat through them, I think I'll be straight. So we should be good to go for Texas 2K. So I know there'll be a lot of roll action. And I guess we'll go ahead and jump back in the car, do some POV. Lost some daylight. Actually, we lost all the daylight, but it is what it is. I guess we'll get like a late night POV for you guys around the town. You guys are gonna hear all of that blow off valve. It's gonna bounce off all these trees and the two walls and the buildings around me. Oh, it's gonna be good for you. Listen to it. I'm not gonna go too crazy because it is technically a residential still. It does take a lot of discipline for me not to just completely rip on the car, but I still gotta technically break this clutch, and it's been like, you know, almost a month now since I've like been driving the car, breaking it in. We're still not at that 500-mile mark, believe it or not. I didn't drive it at all last week, so we're kind of behind. We're actually like way behind, not even kind of behind. I still got a little bit of time, but just gonna just enjoy the car, just cruise it around. I also don't want to burn up the tires just yet. There's really no point to do it right now. Come on, brother.